それよりも鈴鹿、お前の出場レースなんだが、秋の天皇賞出てもらうぞ。
はい。
Oh no!
Hi, this is Enemy Fan. Yes, I come back to you guys. This is the second 5 facts you might not know about Uma Musume. Firstly, I would like to thank you guys watching and commenting my last video on this topic. Without your support, I won't get passionate to do this again. If you haven't watched the previous video, go use the link in the description. That will help you have a better understanding, especially if you have limited idea about this anime. To be frank, in my original plan, I won't do this until next week after watching the episode 6. However, something happened on Friday that totally changed my mind, so I put off all other things, even real life business, and put my full power on making this. I will explain it at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Alright, no more wasting time, let's pop into the interesting facts behind those cute Uma girls.
君はこの意味がわかるか？エクリップ。
The horizontal inscribed board hanging in Rudolph's office. Do you know what does this mean? First thing I need to comment is, as a plaque hanging in such a visible place, how about at least making some effort on its calligraphy? But anyway, even though the board itself seems with poor quality, but the saying it inscribed on is quite famous throughout 100 years horse racing history. Eclipse was an undefeated British thoroughbred racehorse born in 1764. If you check his racing history, you will see its stunning 18 of 18 winning rate, including 11 King's Plates. Even better than 10 of 10, right? It is reported that his owner Al Kelly used this famous praise before making his best for Eclipse in a race in 1769. At that time, a horse that was more than 240 yards behind the lead was said to be nowhere. Rudolph being the most dominated racehorse in Japanese horse racing history, it is very fitting to place this plaque here. It is also why when Special Week announced her goal is to become Japan's #1 Uma Musume, Rudolph using this phrase to remind her the kind of effort needed to achieve it. Let's talk about the characteristics of some other roles. King Hello, the perfect supporting role, racehorse for the winner. Him and the Special Week are in the same era between 1997 and 1999. He is very strong and compete in many important races, including 7 times in G1 level and 4 times in G2 level, but only took home 2 wins. His prime year 1998 was shadowed by Special Weeks and the Sewing Sky, only able to finish 2nd or 3rd place in most races, which gained him the reputation of the king of the 2nd place. From the episode 1, you may notice someone has a huge appetite and consistently eating in the background. She is Ugly Cap. As a racehorse, he is known for eating a lot and not picking on food. This is because at the time he was born, his mother didn't have much milk, and she disliked feeding her foals, so Ugly was very skinny initially. However, as time goes by, he gradually gained weight by developing a non-picky appetite. He would eat a lot of things including wheat. His good appetite not only helped him grow healthy and strong, also helped him get attention from horse trainer among 80 horses, as well as the prospective buyer. Gold Sheep is undoubtedly the most funny Musume so far. You guessed it, his prototype is known for its unpredictable temperament. His 5 years being the competitive racehorse fitted with all kinds of dramatic scenes. In 2012, he twice won the competition from started off the last. in the G1 level Japan Cup the following year. However, he managed to finish second to last with a huge early lead. He's done it once again in 2015, made a remarkable comeback in Grade 1 Tendon Show in May. But just a month later, in another Grade 1 race, he finished bottom due to appearing to panic in the starting stores. No wonder his jockey Yokoyama once said, "I'm not sure what happened in his mind, because he can't tell us. He just got sheep." In the last video, I mentioned Vodka and the Special Week are distant relatives. As a matter of fact, there is one more horse even closer related to our Spetjang. You guess it. The answer is Silent Suzuka. They are stepbrothers. That helps explain their friendship. Notice this Musume named Mazen Sky only appeared a few seconds in the 5th episode, and she made Special Week blush and hearts raising altogether. Sure enough, it's another sense of family reunion. Yes, he is none other than the grandfather of Special Week. Guess we have to hand it to the power of DNA.
ワイルドライバーだって言うからさ。ゴールドシップ知り合いなの？知り合いというか一方的に絡んでくるというか。
Well, McQueen, Gold Ship's interest is not from nowhere. Yes, his prototype is your grandson. Well, even though we can't see it through his strange personality, but it's quite obvious if just look at the appearance.
なんだか気に入られたみたいですわ。僕と会長みたいな感じなのかな。
I said in the last video that the anime is largely based on the real facts and history, but you might already realized from the episode 3 onward, the anime made a few changes. One of the major changes is that in reality, Condor Pasa didn't and couldn't compete in Japanese Derby in 1998, the same one Special Week won. The reason is that this particular race prior to 2001 were only limited to Japanese-bred horses. Condor Pasa being an American-bred race horse, naturally he can't be qualified to compete in Japanese Derby in 1998. But personally, I welcome these changes, because if everything goes according to the history, Suzuka will expected to suffer leg injury and died in the autumn's race. Do you really want to watch this? Besides, this change is meaningful in other sense. Being the two most dominated race horses in the late 90s in Japan, Condor Pasa and Special Week faced a problem when getting elected to the Japan Racing Association Hall of Fame. As one of the rule states, in order to induct it to the Hall of Fame, a racehorse needs to gather over 3/4 of the total vote. Since the supporters of those two horses insisted on their choice, resulted in there only a couple of horses get inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2000s. Finally, 12 years after he passed away, in 2014, Condor Pasa got enough votes to be selected into the Hall of Fame. I really love this saying, the very best two race horses from the same era put aside their competition and hung each other. It's a wonderful thing by itself.
詰めかけております。竹さんいかがですか？
特に今年はスター揃いですからね。
In episode 5, the guest commentator in Japan Derby is Taksan, who in real life is Special Week's jockey for most of his races. What is more, if you check the cast list, you will see it is really himself voiced his animated role. A big thumb up to the production team to watch his former partner sporting a surprisingly cute makeover and shining under the spotlight once again. He certainly will be happy for him. On 27th last Friday, in the announcement made by the Japan Racing Association, the prototype of our protagonist, Special Week, died that afternoon at the age of 23. Soon after, his jockey Taksan tweeted to pay tribute. I'm shocked by the sudden news. For me, it's a wonderful horse who helps me to be derby jockey, and we shared lots of memories. It is a horse you can never forget. After I saw this news, I feel it would be best to make this video a bit earlier, to let more people knowing this and pay tribute in my own way. In fact, the anime mainly based on the Japanese horse racing history around the year 97 to 99, and most Musume's prototype has already passed away. But thankfully, the anime wouldn't die. With another form, they will live forever in their shiniest moment.
ねえ、シークレットって何だったの？一口ちょうだい。はっ。
からし。
That's it, above another 5 facts, or more than 5, you may not know about Uma Musume up till episode 5. As I don't want to end this video on a sad note, how about I leave a question to you guys? As you may know, the prototypes in this anime are stallions, male horses. It's not like it matters really. From an otaku's view, cute is enough, gender is not really a problem. But there are a few female horses. Can you guess which 5? I counted as 5. Production team already left a hint for us. Do you know what is that? Please comment below to let everyone know your answer. This is Anime Fan. Please like and subscribe. I will keep working hard to make more videos. So see you guys next time.